Hi, my name is Karin Wiener. I am here at the new wheel with the Gazelle Arroyo. This is one of the first bikes that Gazelle is bringing into the United States, powered by electricity. Now, Gazelle has a long history of building really comfortable, transportation-oriented bikes. They've been building bikes since 1902, and Holland is flat, and the focus, I think, has been for a very, very long time just making bicycles more and more comfortable. This is the company that innovated, the adjustable stem. I think suspension in the seat post was one of their big things back in the late 70s. So they really have always believed in making a bike comfortable. Now, one of the things that's resulted in is a pretty heavy bicycle. So the first time I tried this bike, it was a complete revelation. I got on really not knowing what to expect, and what you end up feeling is a bicycle that, is aesthetically beautiful, kind of referencing a lot of the Dutch design that has occurred over the last century, unbelievably comfortable, and really fun on a flat, but most importantly, up a hill. The central feature of the Gazelle is its comfort, and that's attained through the culmination of a lot of small details. Everything from the touch points, which are usually the very last thing that a company thinks about when they're building a bike, all the way through the frame, make this bike just a pleasure to ride. Gazelle actually is the innovating company behind adjustable stems, which allow you to pull up right here and change your handlebar to any angle that you want or need in that moment. You can make the ride whatever you want while you're out on the road without any tools. One thing you might not think about in terms of comfort is just the way that your legs interact with the bike, right? So on this bike, you can actually sit on the saddle and comfortably reach the ground on both sides when you're stopped. But you can also, when you're pedaling, have a full extension that allows you to put all your power into the pedal and not risk hurting your knees. With an internally geared hub, you can shift when you're stopped, which is really, really key in riding on hills. If you stop to talk to your neighbor halfway up your hill and you need to get started again, you no longer have to ride all the way to the bottom, get some speed up, and ride back up. You can just shift to an easy gear and start going directly up that hill. In typical Dutch form, the Gazelle Arroyo features a fully covered chain guard. Now, the major bonus here is that you never have to think about grease getting on your clothes when you're riding to work. The bike uses Magura HS11 hydraulic rim brakes, which are probably some of my favorite brakes around. They modulate incredibly well. They're super low maintenance, and they'll stop you on the drop of a dime when you need to. The rear rack allows you to do a crazy amount with your bike. The rack is designed to be able to hang panniers on it. It's got this snazzy bungee, which you can hook a sweater into or something like that. Fenders that are super sturdy, just not gonna go anywhere. To kind of add to that, you've got built-on lights, which give you not only visibility to the front, but side visibility, which shines right through here. The backlight is situated just underneath the battery. Last but not least, you've got this cool little cafe lock, which is not rated to American or San Francisco standards of security, but can be really, really kind of convenient when you just wanna talk to a neighbor for a second, or you're locked somewhere where you can see the bike and you're doing something quick. The drivetrain of the Gazelle Arroyo combines the Bosch active line motor with a Shimano internally geared hub called the Nexus 8. Now, this combination introduces a whole new level of convenience to the ride experience of the bike. So you turn the bike on the right, you're just gonna twist to change the gear so that your legs are communicating with the motor. And on the left, you can push the plus button or the minus button or hit your bell, and you go wherever you need to go. Bosch builds one of the lightest weight rear rack batteries on the market, if not the lightest. And that means that you don't even notice that you've got your weight up here. And in the end, it just distributes the weight a little bit more between different parts of the bike. Gazelle's tagline is "makes you feel like cycling." And I gotta say, I think they really got it right. So come into the new wheel. We've got this bike on the demo floor every day, and you really should come try it. There is no pressure, it's free, it's fun, and we'll do everything we can to make it a super enjoyable experience for you.